Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative with the rest of my haul, and this part is from Tuesday morning. Now, you know, I always tell you guys that I always go through 7 Tuesday mornings in my area through 3 different cities, actually 4 different cities, 4 different cities, 7 Tuesday mornings, and I have to go to work to go through a couple of them. The other ones I have to go in the opposite direction. But anyway, so I normally go to 7 when I decide to go do a haul. And out of the 7, only one really had the items that I'm going to show you. And it was interesting because the lady had them in her cart, even more than what I'm going to show you. And then she gave them to me. So in my area, the cart comes in, the shipment comes in on Thursdays, and usually, or probably late Wednesday night, because Thursday mornings when I see them putting out some of the stuff. And some stores don't get them out till Friday. Depends on what time the truck comes. But anyway, so I'm going to show you some things that you guys might want to look for. But in the meantime, you've seen these before. So this is your terrifically tacky tape. This is the strongest tape on the planet, I swear. So to get some more of those, because I'm making all these mini albums. So I got like 3 of the 1/4 inch and 2 of the 1/2 inch. I got a couple stickers, which I always complain I am not a sticker person. But yet I'm always buying stickers, which is really crazy, isn't it? I gotta put my timer on my phone, so I'm not trying to be rude, so I don't go over. Because my camera is acting crazy. It's not having the timer on it anymore, so for me to know that it's gonna cut off. So anyway, as far as the stickers, you've seen probably these before, 99 cents. This one was $1.49, and this has quite a few stickers in it related to home and family. It has, 110 right there on the label. This one, some related to sports. I'm going to do a sports album. And so that's what those were. If you need item numbers for anything, just hit me up below. If not, I'm just not going to keep showing them. So you've seen these before too. I got another green one that goes with the flower punch because I had a flower punch. Now, the yellow one wasn't there when I hauled this, when I got the pinwheel last week, and then I just saw the yellow. But what I have noticed in some of the Tuesday mornings, they're putting these with the cupcakes and the toppers and the goodie bags in a different section. So if you can't find these, look in that section in your Tuesday morning, again at $1.99. So this week I saw yellow in a couple of places, but I didn't see in about 3 stores, but they were not in the other stores the other weeks, and they had tons of different colors, the other 5 colors. So apparently there's 6 colors. I went on and picked up the AdTech hybrid cordless one because I'm going to a crop on Friday, 2 days from now, and I know I need to glue some stuff, so I'm going to take this. And I need this for crops because I do a crop every single month, and it gets cumbersome because I can't always get to a plug because it's inside like a gym. We don't have enough cords, so I thought I might as well finally invest in that. Picked up the 2-edge punch, and this is We Are Memory Keepers, and this is the raindrop one. This is the 6. You've seen these, the lucky 8s, I think that's what they call mini 8 punch, and this one is called raindrop. I love that they label that stuff. And again, if you haven't seen those, these have been out for a few years, but you punch around the page 8 to make it into a circle. And you can also use the border to make an edge, edge or a strip. They're not new, but anyway, just new to Tuesday morning at the moment in clearance. So they had a ton of dies, a ton. When I tell you, well, let me back up. Only one did, and I know you're gonna think I took everything. I did not. It was so hilarious because I was looking at stuff, and this lady came over to me, and she says, "Hon, I need to give you some of this stuff." And she gave me like a ton of stuff in her carriage, and she still, because she was there when they brought the shipment out, so she had everything in their carriage, and you're gonna think I got everything, and I didn't. So that, it was just this one Tuesday morning. Like these are just the new embossing folders by Crafters Companion and Dear Lizzie. They had Amy Tangerine, and they had Desire. So they had a ton of Desire ones. I had to show some self-restraint. I did not get all of them. I got this one's Cherish Every Moment. They were $2.99. They also had Thank You, Thinking of You, Love You, stuff that I already have, just a different font. So I did not buy those. I just got this one because I don't have anything that says that one. And again, if it's going to focus. Yeah, $2.99. This Dear Lizzie was $1.99. It's the A2, which is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Embossing folder, it says up there, hello, amazing sparks, oh, mercy, love. You can't read all the words. But anyway, it's a whole bunch of just random words, courage, congrats, woohoo. So that embossing folder. This company, Sheena, Taste of India. This was $1.99. I thought it was cute for it. This is a 5x7, so this is an A7. And you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to find those and at that price, you know. So that's what you get for that embossing folder. They had, when I said dies, they had so many dies. I know a lot of people like the berry basket. They had the berry basket. They had tickets. They were $6.99 versus like Tim Holtz was $9.99. They had banners. They had 99-cent dies too. The 99-cent dies were by, I think it was Crafter Companion. And they had like the basic shapes, hearts and circles and circle tags, label shapes, speech bubbles. So look over there. I showed her where those were at because they had a whole row of them, but they were hidden up at the top. So you have to look for those, but they were 99 cents. They had a ton of 99-cent ones. Another one by Desire for $2.99. Again, they had a whole bunch of these different types of design ones by this company as well, which is of Crafter's Companion, right? I think they, yeah, Crafter's Companions make Desire. Excuse me, Desire. So that one's, you know, bigger than my hand, so about my hand size. So that's a nice size for $2.99. And again, I put a ton of them back, but I was gonna keep this one. This one right here was cute. I'm like, I'm not giving that one up. They even had the letters by Memento dies. They had alphabet letters. I didn't get those because they had the ones with the strings, so you can connect strings to them, and I didn't want that. But they had a ton of extra ones. But again, it was only this one. The other ones had, I don't think I saw any other ones. There was only one. So I'm suspecting that the rest of this week some more will come out. But this is the Amy Tangerine. Is that not too cute? 7 dies. And my time is going to run out already. I'm going to do two of these. Look at that. Isn't that cute? $6.99. Could not beat that. So got a whole bunch of embossing folders. Let me go kind of quick because got another Sheena one. This was $1.99, and this was little apples and a ton of 5x7s. This one again, Crafter's Companion. This is Boss Delicious. This is 6x6 Lovebirds, and I got these because again, I don't have as many 6x6s. And again, if they're blurry, I'm trying to hurry up because my time is gonna run out. You just let me know. I'll say the names of them. This is Floral Stitch, and here's what they look like in the corner. Your regular chevron, again, 6x6. I think I may have this in a 6x6. If I do, I'll give that away in my giveaway for the Killer Kit collaboration. This one is called Decorative Heart. This one is called Cherrylicious. So it's a whole bunch of cherries. Again, these are 6x6 square cards. This one is called Gunmetal. So that would be nice for a masculine card. I got these because, you know, sometimes they're really hard to find their shapes. This one is called Splendor. Sort of like your damask. And this one is called Roco Frame. And then this one is called Antique Keys. So then I went on and got some 8x8s. And I like the 8x8s, which are hard to find, but I like those because I do have a big shot and I do have the cut and emboss. And I like these because I can use these for the spines of my mini albums. So that's why I like the bigger ones, and it has been hard for me to find them. They were $2.99. And this one is called Flower Power. And again, these are 8x8s. These again, Crafter's Companion, Desire. And this one is called A Stitch in Time. So you can think of different things besides just card, but you can make large cards out of these too. And this is Regency Frame. And a lot of times we don't think about it, but nice big 8x8 frames, nice elegant cards you can make. And this one is called Regency Damask or Damask. Probably I've been saying it wrong, it's Damask. Grand Dots, you know, your regular like Swiss dots. And I don't think I have that in 8x8. I know I have a 6x6 in that one though. And then this one is Knit One, Pearl One. Good, okay. So anyway, I just want to say be on the lookout because they had quite a few of their dies. They also had like a rolling pin, tons of butterflies. Shishi, if you're watching, you might want to check that out because they had a ton of different butterflies. They were all kind of gilded ones, so there was you can stencil through them. They had maybe like 4 or 5 different butterflies, and they were all $2.99. And then they had some dragonflies. They had street signs. They had fences. Quite a few by this company. So they, I don't know, they had a big shipment from them. And like I said, from the Sheena company, they had stuff from a whole bunch more from them as well. And from this company that I don't know, Taste of India. Well, that's Sheena too. So they had more 5x7s, but even though they had different packaging, these are the same company. They both have a taste of Sheena, excuse me, Sheena by Sheena Douglas, and this is Sheena, yeah, Sheena by Sheena Douglas. And like I said, they had Dear Lizzie stuff and a whole bunch of other dies. I'm trying to think the other company of dies they had. Memento. Oh, the cut ones, big quick cuts. They had a ton of quick cut dies as well. And again, like they had more boxes. Oh my God, I'm trying to think of the other one besides the berry box. They had milk carts, different stuff like that. So, and they were ranged from $8.99 to $11.99. So if you're looking for some of those, I didn't get any more of those, but I did want to get some of those embossing folders because they were the only ones that I saw in that size. But so check them out, see what's going on this week. Thanks for subbing again. Stay tuned because I will be having a giveaway for the Killer Kit collaboration. And I appreciate all my new subbies. Yay! Thank you. And God bless and have a great day. Bye-bye.